They told us, Mike, leading up to this game, they said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack. They fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception. You'd love to have that. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw.
At the 46-yard line.
That one caught. It is Bryson Tremaine. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting the third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. When you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
18 on the play. First down, Panthers.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A throw there, caught by Leggett. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. This one caught at the 4. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
That's good for Panthers. First down. 1st and goal, Carolina.
They'll look to throw again. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Steelers, nothing.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Big Rover Stewart in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Richardson. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a third consecutive time.
6-yard loss.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe. The Panthers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Brings up 3rd.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
13 yards on the play. And the Panthers first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the
Really
Panthers
nice job
first
there,
down.
Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. That one complete to Leggett. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 6 yards.
They try to run for it with Hubbard. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. First down. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Back to throw. He'll step up and run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Steelers has it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Start this on the ground with Warren.
Jalen Warren, the ball carrier. Brought down at his own 6-yard line.
Here's a
1 yard
second
gain.
and
Brings
9.
up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Warren. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Quickly, he gets it out to his right.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating him up right now. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Steelers' offense headed back to take over once more. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Warren. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Steelers, 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. That's complete to Parker Washington. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards.
2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 11-yard line.
Here's Richardson. He gets this one to Moore. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
Warren is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Panthers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Take this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Panthers 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throughout another catch for his favorite target. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Steelers' offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Craig, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the end.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it back to the end zone? I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Panthers' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. There's that man again, another catch. Second down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 16.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Gonna get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our top. On carry here for Warren. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
That's good.
They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the 1-yard line. First down and goal. Oh, their fullback trying to get it. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And he has been point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar, and they have been. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Patrick Wing getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
A gain of 8 yards.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one taken in right side by Lee Getz. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Taken at the 19. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Steelers offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On second down, Richardson. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 6.
From the gun, Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That's big Christian Wilkins. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Here's their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up the throw. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8
yards on the pickup.
He'll drop to throw. Throw there, caught by Leggett. but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on that play. It's a Carolina first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To the air one more time. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he is out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage, so they're going to end up losing a couple of yards. Not a good first down. They'll look to throw again. At the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Throwing now from the gun. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Bryson Tremaine. Touchdown, Carolina. His 4th TD grab of the season. Once for the extra point. It's up and through. Panthers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. This one complete to Washington.
Richardson's pass.
2nd and 5.
To Parker Washington. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of shotgun. Richardson in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 3rd and 9. Richardson going to look to throw. He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. Throwing is Richardson.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodies his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Richardson
6 yards to go.
taking off. He'll try to get there. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
14 yards.
And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
DK Metcalf. Incomplete. It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
On the throwaway.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the third and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
There are no three tight ends here on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will be a Panthers first down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And it's Justin Herbert. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. The Chargers have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Kenneth Walker III. He's got it. He's got room. He's got a touchdown. That's a 29-yard score. The Seahawks get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans taking on the Miami Dolphins. And this is Tank Dell. Playing like street football. Everyone go deep. And this time, it works. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Texans
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Avante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Third and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. He takes off.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. This one, returnable. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Steelers offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over. Once more. everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. And here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Look, I think anytime, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He runs with it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. They give them a new set of downs. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll take off again. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal, Carolina.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Panthers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Steelers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin first and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Man in motion here is Washington. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Nick Scruton. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing, Richardson. That is caught by Washington. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Warren. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
That's another Steelers first First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw. Richardson. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
Second down throw for Richardson. He'll step up and run this.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on third and goal. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Christian Wilkins. He's been tough to stop all night. Now with 3 sacks in the game.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
Now on fourth down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This from 30 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
They'll look to throw. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
He'll drop the throw. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
And the Panthers first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Rolling to the left. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Carolina. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Panthers will extend this third-quarter lead.
Steelers 17.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
Steelers offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 5. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Dax Hill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick hitting slant there, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good. Panthers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. In trouble, and down he goes.
The quarterback is sacked. A loss of 5 yards. It's second down.
look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick
The kick
is good. And the Panthers will extend their third quarter lead. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers' offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. From the gun, Richardson. That's out wide to Warren. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
On second down, Richardson. He'll step up and run. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A run up the middle with Warren. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Grover Stewart there for the tackle. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 6. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Here's third and 7.
Brings up third and 7.
To throw, it's Richardson. And half reels it in on the right side. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
That's good for us Steelers.
Throwing is Richardson. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
The coverage by Daxton Hill.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Steelers first down.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll work now on second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Man in motion here is Washington. Richardson to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
Here's Richardson. Forced out wide.
Richardson. A gain of 6.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. On play action, Richardson. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Now Richardson. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To number 20. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And he will score. Game on. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown Steelers. Greg, they are pecking away this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers will cut the deficit to 7.
Panthers 31. Steelers 24.
So, things are a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Now they'll set up to throw.
First down.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he is out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. That one taken in right side by Lee Getz. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to the air one more time. Over the middle he locates McMillan. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down. They'll look to throw again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
Switch coming. He'll throw it. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Panthers first down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield.
Pass on first down. Complete to Chuba Hubbard. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Panthers. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to draw yourself back in.
Makes the score Panthers 38, Steelers 24.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Richardson to throw it here on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Richardson.
32-yard line.
Right here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. This one complete to Washington. And the defense did come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion.
40-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
A gain of 9 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. job coming back for the ball on the completion.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Steelers.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will score. Game on. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That touchdown, #1 for him on the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will cut the deficit to 7.
Steelers 31.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitching catch on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 39-yard line.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
15 yards on
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Yards. 1st down, Panthers.
He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tenerella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Panthers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Richardson going to look to throw. Open man downfield. It's Warren. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores. And it's 1st and 10. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Richardson to throw. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
By Trayvon Merrick.
Throwing is Richardson. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have the Steelers' first down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs. Open man downfield is Fryermuth. Here's 1st and 10.
19 more yards. That's another Steelers.
Now Richardson. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown Steelers.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Panthers 45.
The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
2nd and 11. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.